My name is Nicholas de Piro. I live in Valletta in an old historic house. It might not have been the grandest of all the houses, but it was certainly a good house in the days of the knights, because in it lived the Italian admiral for some time. It's named after him. That's why it's Casa Rocca. His name was Rocca. Don Pietro la Rocca. We're open to the public because we have become a relic. All the other houses like us are now in Valletta, banks and offices and shops. And we're trying to keep this alive. It gives the impression of Maltese aspiration, pretension, taste. We have a lot of confidence. We got a lot of this confidence from the knights. The knights, we always talk about the 8 languages of the knights. And the knights were divided into their longs, and if you see the quality of the architecture, if you see what there is here, it's quite impressive really for somewhere as small as us. I like to tell people we are the most European part of Europe. I have such a special feeling for Mdina, possibly the smallest city in the world. We cannot call it a town, it is essentially a city, because it has a cathedral, but with such a small number of people, it becomes a real curiosity, and it is absolutely full of the most wonderful treasures and architecture, and there is a lot to see. The Neolithic is just too wonderful for words if you're interested in that sort of thing. Tiny little Malta with the oldest freestanding buildings in the world is quite something. The Church of St. John's, again, a unique and most international area. Once you stand in it, you've got a bit of France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, England. They're all there, 1500s. Wonderful. I love Valletta. Valletta is an experience in itself. When I was living abroad and I came back to Valletta in 1990, it had gone a bit out of fashion. And people said, you don't really want to live in Valletta, do you? And now everybody wants to live in Valletta. And it's a wonderful place. It has a sort of, it links up with so much from the past. You can go to the theatre on foot, you can go to the old market, you've got exhibitions on. If you like art, there's not a boring moment in Valletta. I'm so happy to be in Valletta at the moment.